2 minutes.
I appreciate my colleague from Michigan allowing me to speak here today. My colleague from California, I'm glad to be a co-sponsor of this very important measure. Full faith and credit. What does that mean? What does it mean to the American people? When we ask for them to send us to Washington, to send us this august place, that we're asking for their faith in what we do with their money, with their tax dollars. And so when we report back to them, what does that look like to them? Have we upheld their faith? Have we done everything we can in this nation to keep the credit rating of America online? This measure is a giant step towards keeping that faith, to paying our bills on time, to paying the types of things that keep our credit rating in a best possible fashion for our country. We default on that, we put our whole economic system in peril. We drive up the cost of doing business for our government and more tax dollars it costs to run our government when we do that. We hear talk about pay China first. Well, that's kind of funny, because if we wouldn't do that kind of business with China, if we would pay attention to our own level of spending and growing the economy of this country instead of having to do things that cause debt to go up higher, we wouldn't be having to contract with them for more debt. So that comes back to this place here, reforming the way we do business. We don't need to run up more debt. We don't need to put ourselves in a position that, well, we can't get together on getting the budget done, on getting the debt ceiling adjusted, whatever it takes, so we don't fall into this default position. So I think this is a giant step in the right direction. I commend my colleagues for making this happen, and let's uphold the faith that we've asked of the people of this country by paying our bills on time, by paying the debt, the interest that it takes to keep our credit in line as best possible as we can in this country. So this is a measure that deserves support. It puts priorities first. I ask for support for it.
The gentleman's time has expired.
All right.